Okay, so starting on the daily, as you can see with the previous day close, we broke this low here. So after seeing that, I'm looking for a potential downside move today. Heading down to the 4 hour, we're currently respecting this 4 hour fair value gap, bearish fair value gap. So at the moment, I'm looking for shorts. We also, another confirmation for shorts is the fact that we have broken this intermediate term low. So we've closed below this. The EMAs are tightening up, so it looks like they could cross over to either direction. Currently crossing over for a bullish trend. However, on the 30-minute, we've got this accumulation zone here. So I think we're getting a quick manipulation leg to take out this high. I believe that we could potentially make an SMT with this high here. And then look for some shorts after 9:30 open. So my main target was going to be this 4 hour previous day low. Also a 4 hour intermediate term low inside this 4 hour fair value gap. So this was going to be one of my main targets. However, we're quite high up in the range. This is 421 pips away. So I doubt I'm going to be targeting that for today. Looks like we just almost rebalanced to equilibrium. So if price wants to keep pushing up further, then I believe we could potentially look at sweeping this, creating an SMT with this, also tapping into equilibrium of the range, then looking for a downside move. And my two targets for the downside is mainly, well, it depends how high we go up. If we come up to this, I'll be looking for this down here, this 1 hour intermediate term low. And if we just sweep this high here and start heading down, then I'll be looking for this lower 1 hour intermediate term low. Now if we grab equilibrium of this range, this low is the discounted low, and I believe that today we're going to be looking for a discount range. So I think that this could be one of my favorable targets for today. However, I will use this for confirmation. I'd like to see us close below this. This will be one of my partial in points. If we put our partial as soon as price takes out this. However, I would also like to see this hourly get inversed, because at the moment, as you can see, we're respecting consequent encroachment and moving higher. So we've got a bit of a conflict of interests here. We've got 4 hour fair value gap, 1 hour fair value gap. Currently very high in the range on the 4 hour. So I do believe that today could potentially go either way. If we end up inversing this 4 hour, respecting this 1 hour, then I'd like to see price come up to this weekly high here, which we are currently almost about 305 pips away. As you can see, the weekly candle opened with no top wick. So I'd like to see price create a top wick up here. So that's going to be one of my potential bullish targets for today. It's filling in this top wick. Okay, so this was the trade I took today on NQ. As you can see here, we were respecting this 1 hour. We also broke structure with the previous manipulation leg, creating a standard deviation projection right here. I was anticipating the 4 hour to get inversed right here. As you can see, that's exactly what we've done. Now on the 30-minute after market open, we broke structure again and created a point of interest right here. So that's my 30-minute fair value gap, aligning with equilibrium of the range, also aligning with mitigation leg right here. As you can see, all of this combined inside the 30-minute fair value gap. Discount of the range is my point of interest. So once price tapped into this point of interest, I scaled down to the 5-minute. Now I was looking for an inversion entry around here. Unfortunately, we weren't creating any fair value gaps to enter off, so I had nothing here. However, once I saw the EMAs cross over and we broke structure here, I was looking for a pullback to a 5-minute fair value gap. After we created this 5-minute fair value gap, I entered three NQ contracts long to take this hourly high, which was also a 30-minute intermediate term high, just above 1 to 1.5 of my standard deviation projection. And once we tapped into this, price just went straight to the draw in liquidity, and that was me done for the day. Pretty happy with this trade. Was a short one. Took me about, I think it was roughly 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes to make 1.1k on the account. As you can see, price is just running higher. I believe we might take out this high today. I'd look to see price come up here and create a top wick here, so we can see more of a downside move next week or for the rest of the week. So I think we could potentially fill this in today, put up a top wick here, and then have a expansion lower. But yeah, so that was the trade I took today. I'd rate this B+.